Greetings from NAMI Walks. I'm Ebby Alfrey and I'm your National Walk Manager. It has been such a pleasure for me to work with your walk site so far on this year's event, and I look forward to continuing to work with your site as we progress through the walk season. This year we'll have over 84 walks across the country with 450 affiliates participating. Our event continues to grow and just keeps getting bigger, and we attribute this growth to our grassroots efforts. Instead of putting money and time and effort into large marketing and advertising campaigns, we put that time and commitment into our individuals, our team captains and walkers. And these are made up by people who I like to call our ambassadors, our NAMI staff members, our volunteers, our NAMI members, our supporters and friends. These people are out recruiting people to walk with them and to contribute toward their walk goal. And while they're doing that, they're spreading awareness about what NAMI is offering in your community. Now, you might have noticed I didn't mention one important group, and that's you, the board, because I think of the board as being the front line ambassadors for NAMI. So what does that mean? As the front line ambassadors, we need you to take the lead and be the example for the other ambassadors and for the community. We need your support from the beginning of the walk season all the way through the end. And right now, we need your support with getting sponsors. Your walk manager is working really hard to get sponsors for this year's walk, but they can't do that alone. So we're asking you to present 3 potential sponsors. Now, it would be great if you did the ask and went to the sponsor and asked them for the actual donation. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can give the information to your walk manager and they can do the follow-up with the individual or the business. Now let me give you an example of how you can do this. A couple of years ago when I was the walk manager for NAMI Walk Delaware, I was at my dentist and I was getting my normal checkup, and while I was there I was telling my dentist about NAMI and the upcoming walk, and I was letting him know about all the great things NAMI was doing in the community and how the walk was a really big celebration and a lot of fun and a great way to bring the community together to discuss mental health and how we're really working hard to bring it to the forefront in the community that we live in. Well, he was very inspired by what I was saying, and he decided he wanted to be a sponsor for the event. So that day I didn't walk out with just clean teeth. I also walked out with a check for $250. So it can be that easy. We're not expecting you to get the $15,000 sponsors, but if you can, that would be great. But even if you can just bring in the $250 and $500 level sponsors, these are people like your doctors, your dentist. You can go to your salon or your mechanic, people that you work with on a regular basis or you see frequently that you think might be able to do a sponsorship for the walk. Now, we're not asking you to make any cold calls or to speak to people that you don't know. It's just for you to strike up conversations with the people that you already know, like I did with my dentist. It's just educating people, actually. Yes, you're asking for a donation, but you're also giving them information about NAMI and the great programs and services that we provide. And you never know, that individual that you're speaking to might be able to benefit from a program or support group. And maybe if he or she can't, maybe one of their employees or a loved one would be able to benefit from a support group or an education program. It's a great opportunity to spread the word about NAMI. Now, I have one other item that I want to speak to you about, in addition to providing 3 potential sponsors for this year's walk. This is becoming a team captain and following the national formula on how to build a team. So how we look at it is that you have one team that has a captain, so that's your first person on the team. The captain gets 9 people to walk with them, so they're friends, family members, colleagues, and other people that they associate with. So that makes up a team of 10. Each person on the team has a goal for raising $100, so the team as a whole will raise $1,000. So again, it's just one team with 10 people, each person raising $100, so the team as a whole raises $1,000. It's that simple. And we need you to do that. We need each of you to be a team captain and to set that example for the rest of your ambassadors. We came up with this formula because we didn't want to set the bar too high for our team captains. Rather than expecting one team to raise $50,000, we would rather have 50 teams raising $1,000. It makes it easier, and it's also something that's attainable, and I know you can do it. So in closing, I just want to say again how happy I am to be working with your site, and know that if you need anything, you have your walk manager who can support you and provide you with materials, and I'm here as well. So please, if you need to, you can always reach out to me. Thank you so much, and I look forward to a great walk season with you.